And welcome. I'm High C, and I am back with NieR Automata. Automata, I think, is the proper way to say it. That has going to continue to say it. Automata. I don't know. I don't think it really matters. But haven't streamed for a few days. Still trying to make myself comfortable with that fully. I don't know that anybody's gonna peep in on me, but hey, we're doing it now. So make sure streaming is good. We look like I got good stream health here. Yeah, we look like we're going all right. You know, full 1080. Almost a minute in. So anyway, hey, you were working a second ago, controller. Maybe it's because I moved away. There you go. God, it's so weird that it does that. It's because it's like inactive play is turned off by default, which is such a goofy ass way to do it. Turn my in-room speakers down so I'm not waking anybody in the house up. So we'll make sure the chat is up and ready so that I can see it when the time comes. And anyway, things are going well. Talking to the camera. You know, another day, work. Still, anybody who might be watching this one restream tomorrow, I would like to remind everybody that this Saturday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, me and my partner Brienne will in fact be streaming Kingdom Hearts. Let's continue to turn our volume down because I'm pretty loud in here. So if that's something you think you would be into, you are highly encouraged to come hang out with us. Let me get this melee defense up. Does it just like replenish all the things every time we load? Let's see, do we still got bodies? Well, oh no, these are new bodies. Yeah, we'll retrieve. Since Truman on our last stream has encouraged me to loot all the bodies because we are just the worst. No, I don't want to talk to you about tag. I don't want this glowy dot. Give me the dot. Range defense. So I did a little bit of research just to see if I was feeling like I just wasn't using weapons right in this game. So I did a little research to make sure that I was doing combos right. Made sure I know how to pet my my pod and just things like that, just to make sure. And it also reminded me that, oh yeah, there are 26 endings to this game, and that's why I have ending W unlocked, which was me dying in the intro scene, which is a very interesting way to have a ending. It also unfortunately gave me a hint that Jackass is trying to feed me a fish, and I probably shouldn't eat that thing. And a little bit of insight into Route B, which I guess is 9S's. A little bit. So I think Euro Behaviors is my most current. I wish I could like make it active on the map. Your units 8B, 22B, and 64B have deserted and have begun terrorizing the resistance camp. 2B and 9S have been ordered to find and deal with them, no matter what. Pursue the runaway Euro androids. So going back to here, it's a good map. We got people, don't know them people, don't know them people. Guess it's not gonna tell me who any y'all peoples are, but I do have fast travel now, which is kind of cool. So I'm gonna go to City Ruins. I'm gonna try to talk to this dot, and then maybe to that dot. See, That's the resistance camp. And this down here, I believe, is where the memories are. Which I guess just has more things. So this is your betrayers, which I guess is not the main thing, since over here is. So, well, whatever. But yeah. I know side quests can become a thing, so we are going to fast travel to that point. I think this is not near factory. We're in center. So that's the center. I don't want that one. I want near tower, camp. Oh, I can't. I just choose. I just want to choose. Fucker. Resistance camp. Whatever. We will walk from the near factory. We're gonna walk from the near the center one if it's not, in fact, the correct one, since it's not really centering on anything. Also should lean back a bit more so I'm actually fully in focus, so it's not just like this little scrap of my head. Test 1, 2, check, check. I should still be loud enough. Let's put here. This should be okay. Side up. Ah! My old favorite meta game, which is. Hey, there you go. I wasn't even targeting, but still hit him. Which is, what are the controls of NieR? Yeah, let's not jump off the edge. Alright, so I set a destination point, didn't I? I'm not seeing it on here, so let's set it again. See, it might have taken it off of me. So, what is that? What is this? What is this area for now? You're not going to tell me? Resistance disappearance. Anyway, let's put a marker here and see if we can get to it. Can I travel up this tree? Looks like this hill goes up a little bit, so I might be able to do that. Whoa. That was like a little more intense than a typical one, right? Alright. What? Was that a thing? Did I just see a thing? Or was that... Felt like I saw a robot. I think it was his pod. Alright, so I can't quite get up there. So I'm assuming it's on top of this building. Looks like it's right at that corner. So let's go around the building, see if we can find a way. It might have to jump off of the bridge. Which now there are some very clear stairs. Which I don't think were there before.
Operator 60 to 2B. Come in, 2B.
2B here.
The monitoring signal from the new access point has gone silent. I'm sending you the positional data.
Nice.
Please investigate the site as soon as possible.
Understood.
Investigating communications accepted. Alright, let's go talk to this lovely gentleman. Hey, you're with Ura, right? Look, I know this is a bit out of the blue, but can you help me? I've got something of an emergency on my hands. It seems that some machine lifeforms have stolen several plug-in chips containing classified data. If they realize what they have, we're going to be in big trouble. You have to help me get them back. Just lend a hand. Thanks. I have to track down a total of 3 plug-in chips. I'll go ahead and send you the signal codes so you can track them. They're all located somewhere in this city, so hopefully it won't take too long. Retrieve confidential intel. Alright, and I get a thing. Alright, let's check the map. We're going to do that. We're going to do this quest. Is this confidential? Speedstar. I don't know that Speedstar is the one I'm looking for. Let's find our quest name. Investigate communications. Okay, so that's what it's going to be called. Sorry, I just wanted to make sure. Alright, that is resistance. This is unknown. Memos. Your betrayers. Betrayers. Guess they're in separate places. Current destination. Oh, what does that mean? Oh, it's my story quest. That's what that means. Damn, boy. I was going. I guess I can go pretty off grid, huh? Maybe it's less cut and dry than go to area, do thing. Investigate communications. Oh, that was command. Retrieve confidential intel. Help the resistance member in the city retrieve plug-in chips, classify data. Secure the following items from the machine life forms. Plug-in chips, 3. So I guess I just start wailing on some dudes.
Signal code detected for missing plug-in chip. Marking approximate location on map.
Wow, thanks. Is that the one moving around there? Dun 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 dun. Speedstar. Retrieve confidential intel. Retrieve confidential intel. Alright. So that's one we're going to go to. Which is that way. I'm like Spider-Man. Oh. It's a little bigger than I thought it was going to be. Bam. Big boomy laser. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Did that take me out? Oh, tell me that didn't take me out. Ah, fuck. Alright. When's the last time I saved? I guess it was at the resistance camp. I guess it was at Pascal's camp. Alright, that was less helpful than I thought. Did I save here? Or I guess it saved me there. Oh, thankful. Well, I guess be thankful for small miracles. We're just gonna be. Oh, hit that piggy. Can I use this? Yes, I can. Damn. Actually target the little fucker. I guess he is. These guys are quite a higher level than me. So what I did learn is I need to get better at dodging. Hey, what's up, big guy? Seems a little not cool. Good lord. Good lord. Guess the fucking enemies are finally, like, becoming a thing. It's, Oh, now you want some more, huh? Alright, I'm still wishing the dodge was on a face button. I'm also going to definitely want to get...
Requested plug-in chip obtained.
I feel like maybe you could have at least let me finish fighting there. But also, fuck these guys. They are so going down. You know what? Save impossible. We're going to be a dick and save right there. What the fuck am I fighting over there? Oh, it's a moose. That moose didn't do nothing to you. This guy is a little nutty. Thank you for the experience. And a stretched coil. Alright, so he's gonna do this shit. Shadow then jump. Oh. Fucker. Bam. How about that? Also, give me this sparkly ball. I know there's usually some guys over here, but I'm not gonna fight them right now. It's here we're gonna I'm not actually too much further in. I fought Adam and Eve, so it wasn't too much more. I think I actually name dropped you at the beginning of this stream, Truman. So I was very upset learning that I am unable to pet my pod with a controller. So let me see if that, yeah. But I did learn that if I put my mouse on the screen and I do a bunch of circles, don't want to do it. Now it's not going to do it. Pet the motherfucker. There he goes. Takes a lot of work apparently. It's a lot of fidgeting. It's a lot of waggle. Did you not know you could pet your pod? Because I read a lot of forum posts trying to figure this out. I was very upset because I'm using the Xbox controller. I did not know that I could pet the pod. But apparently a lot of people who played it on PS4 didn't know you could pet the pod. I also accidentally killed that moose. And I'm feeling a little bad about it. Well, I didn't know I could get moose meat, but now I know. Okay. I mean, I figured you did. You a man who's in the know about these things. Get out of here, moose. I'll put it this way. I'd almost be disappointed if you didn't. But, yeah, petting that pod, because he a good boy. What? Where did dude go? I guess I gotta get the stuff before I did assign that on my map, right? Okay, I'm going the wrong way. That's why. Yeah, do PS4 games do a lot of little things like that with the touchpad? So, I mean, it seems like it's probably like more or less a less utilized feature. I'm also just a big fan of, you know, the PlayStation classic design anyway. Come on, target the guy. I don't want to target the fucking ball shooter. And this game loves its balls. I gotta keep reminding myself that I can hit the black balls, but not the other balls. Is there two of these? Are these enemies, like, overlapped? That's what it's looking like, right? Yeah, you guys just keep beating the shit out of that building there. I don't like you being so close, bud. Stay on the cliff here. Alright, I'm starting to get the dodge down. It's games you really don't expect, like NieR or Witcher 3. For example. What's to do in Witcher 3? Since I never played it on PS4 either. This guy thought he's getting out of here without getting a beating. Can't even tell if I'm hitting him or if like my bullets are getting stuck on the hill. I also didn't realize I could just, like, repeatedly hit the dodge button and it'll pretty much just give me a dodge. So that's a good thing to know. So, I think the combat is almost starting to make sense to me, so it's exciting. I learned that I looked up that the light attack, heavy attack number is for, like, you know, the amount of times your combo hits, so I now know when to change light to heavy. It now makes a little more sense, since that was kind of like bugging me out a little bit. Where'd this guy? I thought he was in his little box. Maybe I'm in the wrong little box. Yeah, it's that box. No? I mean, there's a little guy on the map. Pretty sure this is where I talked to the dude, though. I guess we rendezvous on another point. Yeah, the dodge is definitely something I feel dumb for not getting. Because I thought the dodge was literally just like me moving out of the way, not like she will do some stuff on her own, like an actual kind of like parry attack. Well, maybe not parry attack, but you know what I mean. Parry, dodge, automatic removal thing. Alright, I'm just trying to find this dude. Where's this dude? Is he in here? Is this a hole? No. Wonder if big holes in buildings that you can't actually walk in bother anyone as much as they bother me. Can't get on there. Is he up there? Where is this dude? Come on. Ended up being God of War, pretty good game, but I wouldn't say it's the best game of all time, which I've heard said. Definitely a Game of the Year contender, though. Yeah, if nothing else, I mean, like, I never played God of War 3 because I got a PS3 pretty late. And by pretty late, I mean, like, 9 months ago. So I never played God of War 3, but I really liked God of War 1 and 2. Definitely was not in a financial or living situation. Where'd that dude go? Is that... I don't know. It don't matter. Oh, that was my body. I was trying to retrieved my body that whole time. So I'm a dope. I was thinking that was the dude, but gosh, I'm really dumb sometimes. Custom marker. I don't want the marker. I just want to know. Retrieve. Okay, that's right. I don't know why I was thinking I could get to the guy that way. That didn't make any sense. Since I died. So I didn't realize I was fighting like level 22 enemies. But yeah, anyway, as I was saying, God of War.
Alert.
Whoa!
Signal code detected for missing plug-in chip.
Alright.
It is likely in the possession of a machine life form.
Yeah, dodging. Now I know how to dodge. Didn't mean I didn't get the shit hit out of me, though. Oh, he was already dying by the time I figured that out. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do the long range attack on these guys. I'm feeling a little overwhelmed. All right.
Requested plug-in chip obtained.
Whee!
Alert. The specifications of this plug-in chip are unusual.
Combat is some serious fun.
This
Anyway,
chip
I beat
is
it.
a
Ended
model
up buying
used
Hellblade
exclusively by Yorha units. There is
and
no
Stardew
reason for
Valley.
non-Yorha Android to possess it.
Stardew Valley is a game that I always really want to get into, but I always have to remind myself that it's very rare that a game like Stardew Valley actually sinks its hooks in me. That said, I think one day it'll finally click. Maybe it'll be when I'm streaming and chilling. If I, get better at this whole streaming thing. But yeah, I think I just get overwhelmed by the, there's a lot of mechanics in that game. And I end up getting overwhelmed and just letting that, kind of making me decide not to do it. That was the last one of those, right? But Hellblade, I really want to play as well. There's a PC port of it, so I'll probably buy that before anything else. All right. Yeah, see, I've never been able to get into Harvest Moon. I did spend a good bit of time playing Slime Rancher not too crazy long ago. So if you haven't gone down that path, I would say definitely hit that up, because that still has kind of feels like one of those games, but I guess something about just the little world I was exploring, it just really pulled me in. Oops. You take fall damage. Stop. You should probably remember that. See, I'm not trying to run into that person. Speed star. I'm just trying to get to this. So, I guess that person is in the cave down here. Oh, but the cave has the stupid, little fucking Weasley needle dicks. I think I'm just gonna run past it because I don't like fighting them. They're annoying. They're not. It's not that they're that hard. They're just fucking annoying. So remember to get that pod.
We've got company. Looks like machines.
Alert.
Well, these machines are a lot easier than the other machines we just fought. So.
Yeah?
That's not good.
Oh, the stomp got me. Didn't feel like that stomp should have been able to hit me. Sorry, I'm reading out, and if there's more enemies like right next to me, I'll give it a look. Yeah, definitely give Slime Rancher a look. It is, it's rare that a game like that where it's just kind of like doing some menial tasks just sinks its hooks in me. But I think I spent like 3 days where I played it for like 10 hours a day, and it's cute. You kind of get a Pokemon vibe. If you start reading the little logs, it's kind of this nice, cute little love story going on of some people that you never get to see. And it just has an island of mystery is all I can really say about it. But I really love NieR so far. I don't think that's going to change. I think that's only going to grow as God damn it. Wrong button. I think that's only going to grow as I continue down the paths. Again, I have a couple of spoilers, but certainly I'm looking forward to like Route B and stuff like that. Man, why y'all? Is this because this was a story mission, so now they're just like punking me out with it all? Alright, I'm gonna hush up so I can get through this bit. Alright. I also realized this other button, which I will call the select button, opens me up to my menu over here. Maybe I'm just not supposed to use this transport machine anymore. Give me all my loot. Give me the loot. You know, gotta make Biggie proud. But yeah, so NieR overall, I've been really interested in. I'm interested to see the story from the different positions. I was looking up some stuff about combat, which led me to watching a, Buttery Buns' introduction to NieR video, which is a really good video. Which is a really good YouTube channel if you haven't seen their reviews.
Eliminated. Access point returned to functioning status.
Okay.
Bunker to 2B. The signal from the access point just came back online. Good job.
Yeah,
I
no
have
problem.
Some information about that,
Was
Commander.
that like a story beat that
The
I
access
wasn't
point
aware
went
of?
offline because machine life forms were jamming it.
Which means they know that facility is one of our network terminals.
Yeah.
A just young boy regretted nothing in the deepest darkness.
But that's not all. While they knew it was connected to our network, they didn't try to
yeah,
destroy it. I
can definitely
It's
get
almost like
that.
they
I
were
think
trying
this
to
is
lay
an
a
experience that I'd want to go down
They're getting smarter
in
by
a few
the day.
years.
Thank you. I'll be sure to share this with the Council of Humanity on the moon.
Understood.
Oh. Was this not... This wasn't even the same. God damn it, I'm dumb. I'm so bad at... Because I've accumulated a bunch of quests, and they all seem like the same damn thing. Oh, so I just couldn't turn that quest in. It just went away. Okay. Y'all get me. Y'all get me. Get me twisted. Yeah, I like both of those channels as well. She just does one. I generally think she's a good comedian, but two, she just has such good introduction videos that sometimes they're literally like, if it's a game, it kind of suits me better than a review because it's, you know, it's not just talking about the play style. It's talking about, you know, gives me a better understanding of like what I need to do to get good at the game, and that helps me just decide if it's a commitment that I want to go down, instead of just like, oh, this game's really good, you know, has some mechanics and those are cool, but you know, just if it sounds like it'll be too much of a, like, I don't know. My mind these days, I got to be ready to make that commitment in a new game if it has, like, you know, a lot of mechanics to learn. Like, this game has been very challenging in learning the mechanics. Particularly the dodge function, which again, I just thought was her going, whee! No, she's not doing it because I'm hitting the wrong button. I swear, all of the shoulder buttons, I feel like they need to be reversed on this controller. Listen, you little pipsqueaks. Had enough of your shit. Alright. What am I going towards? Is that the behaviors? I think that's the behavior one. Do I want to do that? Because I guess that's not like the main quest, right? So that's going to be the quest destination. So this is just some extra shit. Alright. Let's go back down this way and save. So I think there's a save point. I think somewhere up here is a save point, right? Like on the other side of that tree. Oh. Can't get on any part of that building until I'm over here. Also tried racing a robot over this shit. I am not super fluid with these controls. Racing seems like a nightmare. So I will probably not do those side quests. I just can't waste my time playing objectively bad games. While it sounds mean, I just want to play some new, not a culmination of video game tropes. Yeah, I think that's how I feel. I think that's why I've been excited about playing NieR. Again, I didn't have a PS4. I didn't actually even know there was a PC port. Until I, actually built a gaming PC, since previously all I had was a MacBook. Get out of here. Get out of here, piggy. Hey, you dick. You want to act like that? Oh, now you're beating the shit out of me. I'm going to die by a pig. Does that have its own ending, pig death? Run away. You know what? I'm not even doing the thing. I was going to go... Dick. Come on. What are you going to do now, piggy? Dickhead. Anyway, sorry, I got mad at the pig. But yeah, I think this just seemed like an interesting and... One, the story just seemed interesting. This is so up my alley. Two, it just had kind of a fresh mechanic to it. Three, man, it's good to play a fucking Square Enix game that doesn't make me feel like I wasted my money. Like, I really enjoyed Final Fantasy 15, but it was not what I wanted. Listen.
Hang on, 2B. This machine is still alive.
So destroy it.
Maybe we should hold off.
No.
Its main drive has been trashed, so
No,
there's no
fuck him.
way it can attack us. And we might be able to learn something interesting if we study it.
Listen here, hacker boy. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I like video games. I like knowing where the industry's at. So sometimes I will barrel through a bad game just to know that it, see everything it had to offer. Because it's kind of like a snapshot of bad industry decisions. I think this is the way up. Oh, no, go on. You missed the staircase, girl. There you go. Couldn't miss over there. Let's run around this bottom platform, see if we got anything. Oh, I guess I could have jumped up right there. Oh, yeah, it does. I mean, I appreciate the time they spent with that game post-launch. And I feel like at some point you had to just put that fucking thing out, but it's like, just when I play it, I can see how it could have been just this amazing game, and it's just so disappointing with like the lost potential. Because it's like I'll never get the game that it maybe should have been, or revisions ago, but I just can't understand Square's, obviously this is, a Platinum game, not a Square game. but you know, just
They're from
there are
Nora,
marks
huh?
on it. It
Alert.
fits.
Targets are rogue units 22B and 64B.
All right,
currently
let's see.
designated for
Let's
detention.
die on this.
They've come for us, idiot! Prepare to engage and inform the captain!
Got it.
You're both currently wanted by command for desertion.
Damn it.
Disengage and surrender immediately.
Shut your trap!
Oh, come on. Really? You gonna knock me off the whole fucking thing? That felt a little cheap. They're gonna like attack me as soon as I get up this ladder. Well, I guess I could just leave 9S up there, slowly whacking at him. Oh no, he's gonna jump down and join me now that I'm all the way up here. Oh, and their health regenerated. Great. There, take that. Wonder if I'm just like not supposed to fight these guys yet. Damn it. Just auto lock on the person closest, please. Yeah, take that shit.
Hold up. The captain is ordering a retreat.
Understood!
Alright, well I guess that was bound to happen. Did better than that person.
They got away.
What's up, Usama? Good luck on this one, dude. It's been a while. Yeah, been a while. Been at college. What are you studying in college? We'll go there. What is your future career path? Is there anything up here? Is there anything cool I can find? Oh, they ain't gonna let me climb all over this thing. Alright, well. That was a fun engagement. They just got mad because I was finally figuring out how to beat them. Oh, I guess I wasn't done the confidential intel one. There's a lot of betrayers here. Computing. I don't know what I want to be. I like art. That's fair. I went to college for information technology, and I'm now a AV technician. So, you know, that worked out. But for anyone who doesn't know, I'm an AV technician for events. Like conventions and, you know, though conventions are a very small part of what I actually get. Mostly it's just boring meetings. Alright, so in here should be the intel thing. It's probably these fucking... whatever the fuck's going on with these guys. Great, electrical shield. Just what I needed. Yeah, let 9S take care of them. Oh. I always feel so bad when I waste the big boomy laser. Oh no, I hear my dog's up. That might mean he needs to go potty. I'm gonna finish a 5-page website and publish it online. Hopefully it doesn't get hacked. Yeah, that's usually a pretty good hope. Oh. No, Mr. Spinny Robot Arms here. Kinda got this guy. Just target the one in front of you, not the one who's like 50 feet away. you know, the one with the actual chip, I guess, is what they're trying to get me to do. Chip attain.
Alert. Incoming message from command.
All units, be on the lookout for a missing Yorha in the city ruins. This unit was in possession of several plug-in chips that contain classified information.
Oh.
I need you to seek out whatever intel you can
Were they
regarding
connected?
their current whereabouts and status.
Roger.
So you're
Chips
doing a
with
website for
classified
class.
data
What
is-
is the content of the website? Is it like a mock site, or does it all like play into like a bigger program? Hey, well, fuck you, man. I wasn't messing with you. Why you gotta do me like that? Other than that, only thing I watched so far is Black Clover. It's quite an interesting series that everyone in the community bashes on. I haven't watched any Black Clover, so I don't have any strong opinions. I just watched the Pooh problem tonight. That was my thing. Oh, and I watched all of Cobra Kai in a goddamn sitting. Last night I came home and I was like, I'm gonna try this Karate Kid sequel out. Full disclosure, when I was like 7 or 8, I filmed Karate Kid off a TV on a VHS tape. I watched it over and over and over again. I started martial arts a couple years later because I was obsessed with karate because of that movie. You know, mystic Orientalism aside. You know, I still kind of think it's an awesome movie. But I really enjoyed Cobra Kai. Which one are you saying? How was it? Cobra Kai or Apu problem? Because Cobra Kai, I highly say check it out. I have a YouTube Red account because I use Google Music for my mainstreaming. Cobra Kai is the like 35 years later after the Karate Kid. It stars both Ralph Macchio and whoever the hell plays Johnny in the Karate Kid. And it's very self-aware. Sorry, obviously I'm getting messages with a delay, but it's self-aware, so it's fairly funny because it totally feels like all the internet jokes, which is like, you know, Johnny was the real victim, not Danny. But it was so good. Like, it was way better than I thought it had any right to be. There are moments that have like so much heart. There's some really, you know, moments that just hit close to home and that, you know, just kind of tore me up a little bit. And those were probably the worst. Yeah, I've read. It's so useful. I've been seeing so much stuff for it. I've been thinking about watching it. I totally say go watch it. It was a good time. I watched it in one sitting because I couldn't stop watching it. By the end of it, you know, I'm obviously not going to give any spoilers to it, but by the end of it, you know, obviously you're like supposed to be rooting for people in that film, and it favors Johnny, who is just not a redeemable character like at all. But when it ends, you're so any way it can end, like, you know, like the scenario that they put everything in, which, you know, you probably predict if you've ever watched The Karate Kid. But the scenario it's in, it's you simultaneously love and hate every character. So no matter how the ending plays out, you don't know how to feel. And that is probably like the best thing I can say about it is, you know, they're all flawed characters. They're all very human. You know, even though they're a little, you know, cartoonish in how silly it can be. I tweeted this, that there is a scene in that movie that is like, maybe, like, I don't think I have felt such satisfaction from a single scene in a TV show since I watched like Game of Thrones or something like that. Awesome. Thank you, man. Thank you on the Jeed and Ultra 7 videos. I did see your comments on both of them. I actually got confused earlier today because I had responded to your comment on the Jeed video, and then you pretty close to when I responded, you then left a comment on the Ultra 7 X video. Then I was like, I thought he said he didn't watch the G, and he was going to check it out. And then I got real confused, and then I realized, oh, it's another video, because YouTube just pops up what the comment is. It doesn't say what it's associated to. But awesome, thank you for checking them out. Definitely that's what I actually do, and less of this. But this is becoming more of a thing. So with that, I will plug again. This Saturday, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, my girlfriend and I will be playing Kingdom Hearts. She's really into Disney, not very into video games, or at least not very seasoned at playing them. So it's just going to be fun to take her opinion and hang out. So if you guys are available on Saturday around 6 p.m., I will be streaming for Truman. I'll probably also be throwing a link on Facebook for a restream on there, but I will probably mostly only be reading comments on Twitch and on YouTube, because everything I have is going through restream. I don't get notified on comments. Yeah, I mean, on the few times which, maybe the Jeed is the most comment heavy video I've ever had, I just realized I could rotate the map like this. That's kind of cool. Not important. But Jeed is probably the most comment heavy video I've ever had, and it definitely made me want to turn off comment notifications. But at the same time, that's pretty awesome. If you get a chance, I don't think it really spoils too much of the plot, and by that I mean I don't think it spoils anything unless you want to see the fusion monster design in Jeed. Knight of Spear did the Ultraman Jeed abridged series, where it's just silly comical abridged voices. I play Ultraman Zero. So it's, I make shitty jokes like, "Hi, Slugger, I barely knew her." And, dumb stuff like that. So if you guys haven't checked out Ultraman Jeed Abridged, that was maybe my invitation into the larger Toku community. All right, let's get back to actually figuring out if there was more stuff about that Intel chip, or I'm starting to feel like it kind of just blends into this other mission with the betrayed people. Now, do I still have that quest? Retrieve confidential intel. Deliver plugging trips to resistance member. Okay, so it is just trying to turn this quest in at this point, which I believe that's the research. I don't know where to go. Do they really not put the NPCs back on the map for quests? I know it was over here. No, it wasn't. It was over here. See? I don't know nothing. We're just going to put a marker there and run to it. I don't get notified on comments. I'll check out after watching it. I basically just said hopefully I didn't oversell the show, and hope you check it out and enjoy it. Nothing too crazy.
Operator 60 to 2B. Come in, 2B.
What do you want, 60?
I read you, operator. Go ahead.
It looks like the transporter we installed in the city ruins has gone offline. Our surface activity is going to be severely limited until we get it fixed. Can you head over there and get it working again when you have a sec?
Will do.
So, do they just keep breaking these transporters? Is that a thing?
Report. Mail notification received from access point.
Ah, of course. Terminal repairs.
Analysis. Non-functioning transporters can result in serious limitations to data uploading and other vital mission activities. Recommend repairing transporter as quickly as possible.
Understood.
Alright. Oh man, you really saved my bacon. I'll take those chips from you now. Hand over the chips. Oh, thank you. I know it isn't much, but please take it. Skill slave. I don't know what that is. Crushed nut, large recovery, dented plate, large G luck, 5000 G, 800 experience. You obtain a pod program. Gravity. Oh, I get pod programs from quests? I probably should have figured it out by now. I'm glad I can trust you guys. Next time we meet, I'll be sure to introduce you to my family. And he was never seen again. All right, let's. Same, gotta understand one size is fit. Honestly, there were so many side quests, I just kind of blends together. Yeah, I feel ya. Yuna 89, how you doing? Thanks for hanging out. I'm still pretty new to this game, so don't expect any like real crazy expert stuff. It's mostly just hanging out. If you're unaware, I do Tokusatsu review videos. So if you want to check out that part of the channel, that's my main content. This is kind of just my hangout thing. Gitama is the final arc for the last 2 years almost, man. I can't wait till it's complete because it's gonna deliver. It's so good. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Should probably also jump on that. God, it's like I have this ever-growing list of content that I want to check out, but I don't know if I ever will. All right. So I'm kind of trying to take out side quests right now. Investigate location of coordinates described in the storage site wall. Terminal repairs. Let's do that one. Let's figure out. What? Isn't this done? Plug-in chips. The resistance member seems happy, saying he'll introduce your family next time you meet. Does that mean I'll actually meet? Because that's still an active quest. Do I just talk to him again? Is he still right there? This is the next time we're meeting. I know that's not how this game's logic's going to work. Yeah, definitely. I'm basically hanging out talking with everybody here, so certainly I welcome you to, join our conversation. We were kind of talking about Jeed, kind of talking about the game. I kind of go back and forth and get sidetracked between the game, and then I rant and, ramble on about stuff that maybe not a lot of people care about. I wish it said what the next part of that destination is, but I definitely get a fear of not doing side quests, and I've heard there's points in this game where you can't go back and do side quests. No, not a problem, hopefully, I'm making enough sense, since I kind of have a lispy voice that I'm always fighting. Take it slow and easy at the start. Once you get the hang of the comedy, you can start binging it, because once the serious stuff starts in the 60s, it becomes easier to watch. That's a good thing. Yeah, it's funny, some shows. Some shows can get like really intense. So I don't see that one, which was the terminal. I guess maybe I'm just supposed to know the City Ruins terminals. It's not the desert camp. Oh, so I'm assuming it's this one. I'm close to it. So it's like right below me, isn't it? Okay, I'm trying to find a thing that's barely anywhere. Barely far away. Alright, lock on. Yeah. Bam. So, it's mostly for Yuna. I've not been very good at combat in this game until... I still wouldn't say I'm good at combat. I feel like I'm starting to at least kind of understand it. Which is...
Is that all of them? Let's check this thing out.
Was it just trying to tell me all that stuff? But... little quick save. Hopefully it's not like some weird corrupt... That little sister gave me that ribbon. It's a good look. Balances seriousness and comedy moments perfectly. Heck, it has emotional moments. That's usually what I like. I feel like, especially like a lot of Japanese stuff, it's kind of a fine line on what the comedy to seriousness, sliding scale. So I feel like it's always a balance, but everyone has a different tolerance for that stuff. Also have to sneeze. And so like a lot of Toku, like I found Jeed had the perfect balance where their emotional moments, particularly with the main female, Leah, she has really good character development. So her reasons for doing anything feel really organic. And, Riku is lighthearted, but, really wants to protect people. It strikes a really good balance of being never getting on my nerves with the overly silly moments, but still being, packing a punch when it needs to on some emotional fronts. But it definitely has 1 or 2 episodes that you're just like, oh, this is filler. But even the filler episodes, when I think back on them, I'm always like happily reminiscent of. All right, I'm gonna read this email now. As I mentioned over laser communications, I guess that's the communications. Didn't know that. As I mentioned over laser communications, the access point in the center city ruins is malfunctioning, and its data upload functions, transporter functions, and more are currently halted. According to the analysis team, possible causes include a faulty forwarding terminal, or perhaps even radio interference being emitted by enemies in the area. Please head to the site and check it out when you can. Okay, thanks.
I don't see any damage.
Wasn't a very interesting email.
Transporter is now operational.
Not a problem. You have a good night, Yuna.
This is Yorha Unit 2B. Connect me to Bunker Operator 60.
Oh, hello, 2B. Operator 60 here.
The transporter was being jammed by machine lifeforms. It should be working now.
Looks green on my end, 2B. Nice work. I'll let Command know right away. I'll also be sending over a little reward for all your hard work.
Roger.
2B, I'm a little jealous. Don't get me wrong, I know all this fighting isn't easy for you, but you get to see all these new and amazing things out there. It might be nice to visit the surface.
Man, it's 2 a.m.
sometime,
already. I had no idea it was that late.
see.
Oh, so that water's old.
Right. Apologies for the unnecessary chatter.
That's what I do all night.
Operator 60
Apologize for the unnecessary chatter. More mail. So can I receive items through the mail? Is that what just happened? Rewards! Yes, I can. Simple gadget, medium recovery. 2B, thank you so much for repairing the access point. Sorry I'm always putting you through so much trouble, but I've sent a little reward for your hard work. Hope you like it. And no, Truman, I have not tried putting on the blue bow. I'm definitely gaining levels at a good speed, so that's cool. But, since... God damn it. I hate that I can't. We'll do all items. Where is my blue bow? Pink ribbon. Blue ribbon. Ooh, yeah. That's nice. That's more subtle. I'm a little more into the subtle, right? It's good luck. I mean, it kind of clashes with the black. I feel like the pink kind of could pop on it. But we can live with this. We'll go with this. Okay. Till I'll be up here if stream does last. Not a problem. I don't know how much longer I'm gonna last. Maybe I'll get to 2:30. Right now I'm enjoying kind of running around. I've been a little extra tired this week, I think, because I keep doing late night streams. So next week I'll probably be earlier streams because I'll be on a morning shift. Half-wit inventor and academic machine search Pascal's Witch claims to be a genius inventor in search of an investor. Oh yeah, this half-wit inventor. So the machine in Pascal's village that I can just kind of give money to, and he gives me stuff. Should I do that? Yeah. Blue ribbon is greater than pink ribbon. High-speed machine. I am not racing that fucking machine. Fuck that. The wandering couple. So I guess this just sticks around until I run into the dude again. Alright, let's do resistance disappear. So I kind of saw that on here already. I think that's over here, right? Ah, nice. I still haven't followed you on Twitter. I keep forgetting. It's no big deal. Twitter, I don't use Twitter crazy amounts or anything. Certainly, I live tweeted Cobra Kai last night, but I don't have a big Twitter following. I have like 70 followers. A lot of the Toku guys end up interact with me on there, so that's a plus. The Marco, Karn, and Protodubs are all and Lambo. Why do I keep forgetting Lambo? Lambo's my boy. But Yeah, all the Toku-Tuber guys, if that's an acceptable thing to call them. I don't know how I feel about Toku-Tuber. It sounds kind of goofy. I've heard Karn use it a few times, so I feel like through interacting with Karn, it's slowly morphing its way into my vocabulary. Always help Pascal. He is a good boy. Pascal is a good... Well, I think... Is Pascal a boy? I don't know how to gender these robots. But yeah, I'm gonna check this shop out. Do we got anything new here? I got... Let's do... We're gonna load up on the recovery, since we've beaten enough guys right now that it should be... I'm not gonna go up on... okay, we're good. Is in fact male. Are you ruining? Are you spoiling me? You think that's a comment on gender norms or anything like that? Like, since Pascal, I mean, the way this game goes, I imagine it might be. But no, not Pascal. Pascal's cool. Just there's a dude outside the village who's just like, I want an investor, and if I give him money, he gives me stuff. But I have to give him a lot of money for it to mean anything. Where they pee. That's fair. I felt the voice felt feminine to me, but you know. And let's be fair, Osama. I mean, certainly some people have different opinions on it, but, you know, where are you pee from? I mean, that might have something to do with some biological sex and chromosome, but a boy does that not make. Lots of pooping. Yeah, I have a decent amount of people who have in my life who have transitioned and, you know, identify as non-binary or, you know, different gender preferences or pronoun preferences and all of that. So I'll respect Pascal seeming to have what I interpret as a feminine voice, or traditionally would be interpreted as a feminine voice. Man, it's kind of nice just like hitting these dudes and them dying, because I've definitely been feeling like I've been steadily getting my butt handed to me. Oh, who's in this corner? Oh, level 8? You nothing. Boom. Man, I like took them all out with that one blast. His voice actor was chosen just to make people feel weird about it. I'm into that. I'm into making people feel weird. That's interesting, the Japanese language track part.
So if we use those numbers from the resistance camp as coordinates, yeah, we're pretty much standing right on top of whatever
you're
they're
32.
pointing to.
Bam. 230. I always get hit because I'm picking up stuff. Oh, so the Japanese track. Some character in the series used it. Dolls are between the legs. A female doll to make an orange juice come out while it vomits out coffee or some shit. Oh, geez. Talk about piquing my interest. So, Truman, is it just me, or does everybody like pop these recovery items like nonstop? You did. Damn it. Like, if I die here, I'll be mad. But definitely the enemies are getting harder again. Yeah, I'll stop with that there. Yeah, I mean, that's a pretty, I don't know. I like you mentioned it is a take on gender norms. Heavy-handed, though. It may be. Yeah, it could be. Could not be. I had a build that gave me health for every kill I made. I think I get health for kills I made. I might not have used that. I had something like that. I haven't really looked at my, I haven't messed with my chips in a while. I also, I bought more expansive slots, and I feel like I never got them. But, let's look at all chips. Anti-chain damage. Turn invisible after 2 seconds after taking a hit. Oh, yeah, that's one I wanted, but it's a giant thing. Just because I hate getting chain damage. Auto heal +1. Just, no, I guess it's just that one I have. Whatever. But yeah, I do like to think that they did a take on gender norms with the Pascal thing. And if they did, I like that it is subtle. Man, this guy must have been eating some ribs because he got some barbecue sauce on him. Is he gonna run away? Because I feel like every time I like struggle with a guy this hard, I have to run away, or they run away. Oh, you weren't locked on. I'm also convinced 9S is invincible. So he's just taking all the damage. I mean, I know in Route B you play as him, but so he's got the marker above his head. Does that mean that this was the... Did I accidentally go to the actual case? Oh shit, I guess this is like the one that's supposed to advance the story. Whoopsie. That was totally unintentional. Oh well. I'll answer questions after I deal with this dude who I'm feeling a little either underpowered for or I'm just not getting something. I assume the dude on the tree is who I've been looking for. Man, camera. I don't remember who said it, but yeah, the real enemy of this game. No, come here. I can see the wording message. I do not care if you mess up your wordings. I actually battle with dyslexia. So things like pronunciation and wording, yeah, grammar and stuff like that. And I brain kind of never doesn't process the way I feel like it should. So as long as I can figure out what you mean, I'll ask you to rephrase if it doesn't make any sense, but you never have to worry too much. I'll answer the question even if it has something that might be funky, and I probably won't even realize it is funky.
Pod,
About time.
analyze this machine.
Huh? What for?
Call it professional curiosity.
Analysis. This machine life
Damn it.
forms
Let me get my
comrades were
bolts.
destroyed. Driven by that grudge, it lured a resistance member to this location. It then proceeded to destroy him.
Are you saying this thing wanted revenge?
Oh, come on now. That concept is far too complex for a
No,
machine.
guys, your reveal on the machines have emotions is a little slow after I went to the village of passive robots. Ranged attack up. I guess I could have used that. All right, let's reread here. I had
This corpse. I wonder if it's the resistance member we're looking for.
I had
Let's
a build
check
that
his
gave me
memory.
health for every kill.
Seems
Read
this one
that.
came here looking
Been
for
keeping up with
revenge as
Kamen Rider
well.
build or not.
I
I'm
guess the
basically
weaker
caught up.
one
Just gotta
lost.
watch the last episode. The 2 special series to watch. Build has an interesting story to say the least. I could not expect the person who is the villain is a villain now. Didn't expect him to input that much into the series. When you go back to base, there is somebody who can upgrade the amount of chips you can use. Yeah. Sorry, I will return to build in a second. I felt like I bought like an 8-slot upgrade. And I just bought it and that was it. And then like nothing upgraded. Like, I can't imagine it's like something I install. Do I have to install like an expansion bay? But, yeah, I didn't. Maybe I didn't buy it, or I bought the wrong thing, or didn't buy what I thought it was. But I went to that person, and as soon as I could, I was like, well, I could see the value in it. But anyway, as for build, I have not watched any build. I am not great at keeping up with current seasons. I did do it with Jeed on Crunchyroll. Mostly was because I already had a Crunchyroll account, and Jeed was easy to follow for that reason. But I am super interested in build. When build was first coming out with the images and pictures, I was not check in with him periodically. Oh, does he have to like make whatever? Not important. I will go to the resistance camp as soon as I'm done ranting. But with build, all the little hints that I've gotten and like mostly absorbed through osmosis on like Toku Twitter, makes me really want to watch it. But when the press materials came out, I was not super pumped for it. I thought it was interesting. I think the main guy looks a little goofy in general, but also I don't think I was feeling the driver at first. Like, cause I just, I saw him cranking the driver and for the full bottles, and it wasn't clicking with me at first, but really seeing like the little clips where it's like, I don't know, are there even monsters in that show? Because it looks like it's just rider type against rider type against rider type, which is what I'm usually super into. I mean, I know XA did a lot of that too, but yeah, I'm actually really pumped to start build. I might do it soon. I've definitely not been great at Toku lately, and my Toku content has definitely taken a dive. But mostly because I got a copyright strike and it made me just feel a little defeated. I had to mentally tell myself, you're allowed to take a second and absorb it because you're not, I don't make money off this. I do this for fun. I do this for a creative outlet. So I will get back to my video soon. I think I am going to put another video in front of my current project, which is Superhuman Samurai and Gridman comparison. But something I can do quickly because I'm watching Gridman very slowly because that's how I've been enjoying it. And I was stressing out because I didn't have anything for last month. And then I was like, you know what? You're okay. You're going to be fine. Get the video done when it's healthy. So trying just not to do unhealthy things. Anyway, yes, I want to check out build soon. Also, you're telling me that the villain is a villain now. all of that just makes me more excited to watch it because it seems like it has a lot of twists and turns. Seems like some people haven't seen some of the twists coming. Seems like some people, you know, are predictably, you know, I knew that was going to happen, but that's how everyone is. This build has had a thing where one thing happened in an arc and they did the same thing to the end of the arc. Not a spoiler though. Yeah, thanks, Truman. I definitely will. You know, it's easy to get, like, especially since I've made a lot of friends in the Toku community. Sorry, I don't know if you could hear that in the mic, but my neck just had a major crack. I have neck problems, if nobody knows. But yeah, it's like I see all my other buddies in the Toku community, and, like, it's not a competition at all. And I don't feel like, you know, like, I love those guys, and I want them to have nothing but success. But it, you know, it gets a little disheartening when I realize, like, I can't put content out at the same rate they do. Therefore, my subscriber growth is a lot smaller. But I tend to not feel like I can, you know, because it's not a competition, and every one of those guys have been super supportive, and I wouldn't even have the small number of subscribers I do if it wasn't for all of the awesome support and videos that they've mentioned me in. So by all means, like, you know, they get more subscribers because they're more vocal, they're more apparent, they're bigger in the community because they have bigger personalities. I feel like I'm a little quieter. I also don't feel like I am as knowledgeable about Tokusatsu as they are. So I tend to, my personality is to stand back and absorb, so that when I speak about stuff, I can try to speak about it with confidence, which sometimes I maybe don't do on a stream because, you know, on a script, I am pre-thinking what I'm going to feel. I am processing all of those thoughts out, and, you know, here it's just kind of like blah. And my voice sounds way different because I'm not narrating, you know, the hello and welcome, you know. But, and I also don't have a compressor and limiter and EQ. It's just a mic going into a computer with almost no interface between it except for a zoom. So, for whatever that's worth. Anyway, I'm going to go back to the camp. Can I read this dude's journal? Is that an item I actually got? I don't have a limited inventory, right? Doesn't seem like a game that would have inventory management, except for chips. Moving on to Ultra 7X. At this time, I haven't seen your comment yet. I didn't comment to your Ultra. Episode 7 and 9 had the best episodes because of the mindfucks. Got me. 7 and 9, was that a 9? Forget who's the guy who plays Ultra 7. Not important. But, you know, having it as this, like, parallel world between the original Ultra 7 series and this, like, other timeline thing that they did, I thought that was all really cool. But it couldn't save what I found otherwise to be a really slow, boring show that didn't have many monsters. And Ultra 7 would only be in for, like, maybe a minute an episode. And sometimes not at all. It was 12. Yep, 12. Yeah, I was thinking it was 12 when you said that. But yeah, round 7 and 9, I remember that bit I felt pretty good about too. All right, so we're gonna go back to this place so that I can. So I wonder if this area was blocked off previously, or if I could just wander over here. I mean, I'm sure it would just be an empty, you know, little cavern. But yeah, there were definitely cool moments to it. It wasn't like a drag. I definitely finished it a lot easier than finishing Gridman.
It's the truth.
There's also a train outside my house, and I cannot hear the game at all for this cutscene. There's a train that goes by at right around 2:30 every night, and my dog has potty problems, so around 2:30 every night he wakes up to the train and realizes he got to make a potty, and I have to take him out, or my girlfriend takes him out. So every night between 2 and 3 a.m. I have to wake up, or somebody has to wake up, get out of bed, and take our puppy out to poop. The more you know. You know, Jackass, I'm never going to do that. I'm never going to continue fighting those. Actually, I could probably beat them now. I know how to dodge. But I don't want to do it right now. All right, let's transport. Where do we want to transport? 7 was the episode with the guy who ended up being the monster that killed the... Yeah, no. Let's be very clear. When we found out that the waifu was killing people over the husband, and that fucked me up so bad. Yeah, let's be very clear. What was that an homage to? It doesn't matter. I mentioned in the video. To be very clear, those parts, that makes a great episode. That was by far my favorite episode. That was like self-contained. It felt like a Garo episode. That's what I'll say about it. Like, it felt like it was like Koga hunting a Garo monster. Also, I don't know if the game touches on it. I don't know that I want to know right now, but since I'm transferring consciousness, does that mean like all these vending machines just have, do they make 2Bs and transport them and just transport into a new consciousness? Like, that's very interesting to me. What am I doing? I want to look at my inbox. 2B, thanks for fixing the transfer device the other day. I'd love to do the repairs myself, but operator models aren't allowed to go to Earth. There's so much I want to know about this planet, though. I'd love to hear some of your stories if you ever have time. I get that there's a blooming romance between the two of us. 2B, are you saying I'm important?
I didn't say anything yet.
The conversation between Operator 6-0 and Unit 2B has been analyzed. Hypothesis. Unit 2B wishes to send Operator 6-0 a gift from the surface so that she might be able to experience it in some fashion.
That's right.
Proposal. The gift should be a photograph of a rare flower.
A rare
You
flower.
think?
Analysis of historical
I legitimately
data
don't remember.
indicates that human females enjoyed viewing the reproductive organs of flowering plants. If Unit 2B can procure appropriate image data, it could be uploaded to the bunker. Proposal. Unit 2B should obtain an image of the plant known as the desert rose.
All right.
Let's see if I wiggle this stick enough, if it'll hug this robot. All right. I want to pet my pod. Pet him. Pet him. Pet your pod, boy. Yeah.
Report.
Definitely feels like I'm masturbating with a mouse. Next 2 episodes weren't as good. They weren't. But the aliens that were journeying to Earth and the whole thing with the sun, just damn. I actually really like that one too. I have an easy memory. Yeah, that's the big thing. I think if there's anything Ultra 7X really nailed, was making me feel like I was like high as shit watching that show. Just because like everything felt like a dream. Yeah. Look, man, I just want to get this thing. But yeah, it you know, because everything's kind of like you're in like a waking dream, I guess is the idea for the main character. And like it does do a good job through cinematography of making you feel that. I just wish it was a better dream. But it wasn't all bad. I didn't, you know, I don't like reflect on it and like, you know, hate it completely or anything like that. Hey, you're back. So how'd it go? Did you find him? Lion say you couldn't find him. I don't know what to do here. I'm just going to tell the truth. Very sorry, but your friend is dead. Oh. He was trying to get revenge against the machine that killed his comrades. Oh. Oh, no. But he wasn't strong enough. Oh. Damn the machines. I'll murder them all. Whoa. Easy. It's okay. We took out the one that killed your friend. You did? Yes, we did. Which means there's no need for anyone else to go seeking revenge. But what do I do now? I have no one to love and no one to kill. I have nothing. That's not... Come on, 9S. Look, we'll come back, okay? We'll come back and check on you. And he never saw her again. Alright. Hey, give me that. I want that. Hey, guy. I don't want no advice. Oh, God, this track is so good. Yeah, see? I bought this. Is that not the one to buy? And, like, why is this 8 plus storage more than this 8 plus storage? I would always recommend Nexus as the Dark Ultraman series. So although it's slow for the first 25 episodes, last 12 episodes deliver well towards the end. That's kind of how I felt about Garo's first season. I felt like had a strong start, but like those first handful of episodes were a little off, and then those latter half made it feel worth it. Like, I'm not sure when I'm going to jump into another Ultraman series. Maybe I'll jump into was that RB? RB? No. Yeah, it's RB. Whatever the new Ultraman is, the fire, water, fire, ice, whatever they are. They're all one-time buys. So is it like if I buy them once, then I die? And I don't get them back? Plus the specials in the next movie, pretty cool, are also good. Yeah, I'm actually still looking forward to the Jeed movie. Rosso and Blue. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. But I got a list of Toku right now to get through. So I definitely want to start more Ultraman. I think I've tried to start Orb like 3 times, but it's always been at like 3 in the morning, and I'm like watching it on my phone, and I see the opening, which is like a girl dying in the woods from a big monster, and then somebody yelling, and then I fall asleep. So maybe one day I'll watch Orb. But I know Knight of Spear commented and said he doesn't suggest Orb because he hates that protagonist, but my mileage may vary. But yeah, Rosso and Blue, I'm kind of interested in. I'm a little torn on their head design. It feels a little... All right, well, we're going to go big because 24 storage. Let's do that shit. It's a leveling system with extra steps. Well, we just extra stepped the shit out of that system. Come back anytime. Don't tell me how to live my life. I hope I can't kill these people, because I definitely accidentally use my weapon here a lot. Skills. Plug-in chips. Alright, let's customize. Let's get some attacks. So that one's in use, that one's in use, that one's in use. Let's do some weapon attack up. Do these stack? These stack, right? Yeah, we'll do that. See, like, it doesn't look like it's that much bigger, or maybe they're less. Maybe it's just. Maybe I thought I would see a very big difference, and it feels like not a very big difference. Alright, well, let's definitely do some defense stuff, because my defense is reduce melee. Woo, that's a big block. Let's not do that. Range defense. 4%. That's good. Anti-chain damage. That was the big one. So I could take all that. I'm just going to have to live with that chain damage, I think. Auto heal. Also big. Alright, I guess we're going to try. Let's look at support. Evade range. That's too big, right? It's too big. It's weird that they're different sizes. I'm sure that's a reason. Is buffering a while. Probably me. Let's see, do I have any drop frames? I've got OBS kind of hidden. Drop frames. It says I ain't got any drop frames. I have a pretty good hardline internet connection. So like I'm transmitting at like 8 megabytes a second. It looks like. So probably you. Well, hopefully you, because I would be more comfortable if it was you. Though that would suck for you. It's K now. Okay, so I feel better. I feel more equipped now. Let's do a hard save. I don't know if there's any difference in quick save in this, but that's what we're doing. Let's go back to the map. All right, so the next one is that destination. Man, that last little bit didn't really move the plot forward at all. Should I start fighting those people again? I feel like I don't want to do that, but I think I'm running out of things to do. Find a present. Okay, that sounds like what I want to do. Desert oil field, that's what's... Let's go find a present for my main boo, Operator 60. Oil fields. Come on, main boo. So I pop out of the vending machine like Pop-Tart, but how's 9S get there? Does he just get born out of that thing before I do? Resistance disappearance updated. Oh yeah, I guess because I talked to the lady. Maybe she's all fucked up now. She's just going to constantly seek revenge. I don't know if the side plots go that deep. Yeah, fuck that tree. I'm glad I went off the beaten path to find this machine. True booty is spawned after. Yeah, that's what we're gonna say. Unless they actually show that in Route B. You mean... Oh, I guess I can't do it. I was gonna say, this booty? It's a little booty. It's a little side cheek. I know the self-destruct thing is a... You can, like, self-destruct your skirt off or something. I think I saw that on one of the videos. I was trying to learn how to make sure I was using the fighting mechanics right. Back clever, because holy shit, the art is great. See, man, I ain't watching enough.
And send it to Operator 60.
Affirmative.
Where,
data transfer complete.
where was this plant? I didn't see this plant.
2B, this is Operator 60. Pick up!
2B here. Go ahead.
Thank you so much for the picture. So this is a desert rose, huh? It seems almost mystical. There must just be a bounty of nature.
What are you
down
shooting
there,
at?
huh?
You're hitting rocks.
So, yes. I've seen lilies, cherry blossoms, daffodils, and even lunar tears. I'll try to send more if I can.
Oh, 2B, I'm going to treasure this forever. Oh, and I'm going to send you a proper thank you mail later, so keep an eye out for it. Bye!
Down my face with this reported present. Trying to beat up little guys. Ha! Like a soccer ball. I will say I give Black Clover a try, and then I will forget to give it a try. But I will try to try. But seriously, what did I take a picture of? Because I don't see fuck all. Is that what I picked up from the ground? That's a bad explanation for that. So what is this big... I don't know. It's just an anomaly I'm going to ride into. Let's ride into the anomaly, see what happens. It's considered really generic, and if you want to give the manga a shot, it's too fast, anime is too slow. That's funny. Also having belly pains all of a sudden.
Is this a pod?
Hypothesis. The owner discarded this pod and left it in safe mode. Motives
Unknown.
Why was it abandoned? Pod reactivated for me.
Yeah, it
If
makes
it's
me want to read
useful,
the manga
try to
too.
overwrite the original
Just
owner
because
with
it's
my
faster.
ID.
Activation complete. Access access granted.
Sorry, I'm getting a stomach
Previous
cramp.
owner ID successfully overwritten. Special weaponry now available.
Pod C, missile, Gatlin, Pod A, Gatlin C, blade, laser. I don't understand what's happened here. Let me look at my pods. So I know I had gravity, unleash a blast that sucks in any enemies in vicinity. Laser, blade is the thing I bought. So it's kind of the same thing. Is there a difference between these two pods? Is there something I'm missing? Is one stronger? Did I have pod A before? Enemy's just an extension. Yeah, I agree with that. Get that. So I guess that was all. I was just shoot it. I did shoot it. It just did that, which is something I bought. Or am I using the wrong one? Yeah, he seems like it's the same thing. I feel like I'm missing something here. Is it because it's on that and not the gravity one? Laser. Can I make it gravity? Pod programs. Let's do gravity. Or is it just so I can have like two things that as like a quick select? No, it's still blade, still laser. Give me the gravity one. I thought I just equipped it. Light attack shot won't work. I don't know what that means. Light attack is my X button. Am I supposed to charge it up? Is that a thing that I haven't been doing? That's a thing I haven't been doing. Okay. Oh! Look at you, Truman. You know all the secrets. Alright, let's go back to laser. I don't know why I was assuming it would be the... Oh, so that's just my long range attack, but I can't use it as much, I'm assuming. Because it's fucking missiles. So I hold it in. Okay, you gotta hold in R1. Seen people drive a stereo by keeping up with it because I see potential. Yeah. I feel like I should be more picky with what I watch, to be honest. I feel like sometimes I get a little too accepting. I also got a bad habit of needing to finish things. Oh, shit. Nice. Okay. So, yeah. I can get into that. Nice. Missiles. Well, I'm glad I chose to do this one before I go forward. On that note, let's get me back to a save point. 'Cause I think I'm nearing the end of my stream here. You know, after I rob these corpses, because I definitely need to make up for all that money I spent on those extra slots. I mostly just want their money. Because I'm not really doing a lot of attacking, and I think their buffs only last for like 30 seconds or something, if I remember right. I could be wrong with that. This is, I think, not the way to... It's a very dramatic music change. I don't think there's any save points over here. Man saying there was this anime fall season that was just too edgy, but I think it did a perfect job, though. Guess I could go... Alright, whatever. We'll get to that one. We'll figure it out. I knew there was one in here. I stumbled back into that place where like all the machines like give birth to the dude with no dong. I guess it's Adam or Eve. And like I don't know, I died there, so I think I just have some traumatic experiences. I don't know if it shows. I'm sure it does that I like to put waypoints on the map and run to them. Make sure I ain't got nothing. Oh, thanks. Items. Type 40 sword. That sounds like a good time. Amber bomb. I can probably upgrade my sword. I think I have enough amber now. 2B. Thank you for that lovely image of a desert rose. There are so many mysterious things down on Earth, huh? I'd love to head down there myself one day. Oh, and it's nothing fancy, but I've sent along a reward for you. Thanks again. Yeah, no problem, Boo. 2 parts is in manga. It's actually dude with no dong. I don't know where you got Adam and Eve from. I mean, I would name him dude with no dong. Because, come on, that dude is the dude with no dong. Type 40 sword. Bare fists. Maybe I should just be punching people. Let's throw the sword on there. Yeah, nice. Okay, I can get into that. I'll figure out which weapon's better another time, but for now, it's probably a good time to make a nighty night kind of thing. So we'll subdue some music. I'm gonna move this for a second, and since I haven't done this in a while, whoa, you're real big, and you can see the green screen not holding up all that well. But just for the let's expose ourselves. We'll go transform. So there we go. There's the office in all its glory. And all of its bombed out glory. So that's my computer box for the machine I'm playing on. That's what the case was in. This is a TV with a green screen on it. That's a futon. There's a bunch of video game paraphernalia there. So, and figure it out. Where are you at? These are all my board games. Now you know. I'm sure it was very, very needed. But, yeah. Office life. Going out in about 10 minutes. All right. Good night, Truman. Thanks for hanging out. And Osama, that was a big pair of glasses. Thank you also for hanging out. Go watch some more Clover. You have a good time. I am probably going to have to go take my dog out to go poo. Because I hear him scurrying around out there. But thanks again, guys. I appreciate the support. Truman, we're local. We should hang out sometime. So, I'll see you another time. Because I think we got a whole ocean between us. But have a good night, guys.